Alright, ladies and gentlemen, what is going on? It is Hickory K here. Today we are playing some Elder Scrolls Online. We're going to be playing as Ella, the Bibliomaniac. Character recreated last time. She's a high elf arcanist, currently level 4. So yeah, we're just gonna hop right in here. Here we are. Okay. So, where we left off, we were in Canarthi's Roost doing the Aldmeri Dominion quest line. And... yes, okay, so we just found out that the Sea Vipers are creating the hurricane. And they kidnapped some crewmates, and we're gonna go see if we can rescue them by wearing lodestones on our wrist. We should be able to resist the lightning tethers that are holding the crewmates captive. In theory. Alright. Let's see if we can get in here. Is that an enemy? It is. Alright, I'm on 2 crux here. We're gonna try to keep the crux up. So that we can shoot a big old beam at somebody. Like so. And we're gonna collect some resources while we're here. Alright, let's see what we can do about this. Amazing. Got a bow. I need to find the lodestone where I can free them. I think. Do I? Oh, I have the lodestone. Just need to use it. Okay.
Those sea vipers are insane.
Alright.
They won't kill me today.
We are gonna grab this sky shard that we can see on the compass here. And we are gonna kill them as well. We're getting pretty close to level 5 here. Alright, not too bad. Not too bad. We are just gonna keep fighting people as we find them. Try to ingrain my rotation into my muscle memory a bit. Captain.
Sur and Verkvild returned just after the skies cleared up. They're a bit damp, but otherwise all right. My lookout says I have you to thank.
Yes.
Then we'll finish repairs and shove off at high tide. Oh, your marine friends fended off sea vipers while you rescued my crew. They're welcome aboard, as long as they want. Perhaps we'll see you at Mistral. You'll always have a place on the Prowler.
Appreciate that. Oh, wow. I just punched my microphone. Sorry about that. Alright, let's take a look here. What do we got for morphs? We got increased crit chance for each crux active. It deals increased damage, and the last rune deals damage in an area. Interesting. I think I'm just gonna go for the increased damage one for now. We can change it later if we decide we want to. High elf skills. When you activate an ability, you restore 200 magicka or stamina. When you're using an ability with a channel, you take a % less damage. Currently 0%. Seems like it's just a bug in the UI, but let's see what we got here. We've got heals for an additional amount over time, or healing a low health target grants them ultimate. Interesting. Channel the Abyssal Sea to coalesce a beam of restorative energy. The beam heals you and your allies. Oh my lord. So that's essentially Fate Carver, but for healing? Consume crux to also restore magicka and stamina per crux spent. That seems very powerful. Yeah, I'm taking a break from games. Mostly like, I don't know. I am kind of taking a break from gaming in general, but can't quit the content grind, I guess. I don't know. Summon a shield. The shield deals damage back.
Just do your own work, magicka.
Consume crux to heal yourself. Interesting. Okay. What do we got for morphs here? Converts into a stamina ability. Increases your target armor and gain armor. Heal yourself and apply minor lifesteal. That seems pretty good. That seems quite good. But do I want to... Do I want to grab a destruction staff skill so I can level that faster? Maybe. Let's do this. Ooh, I didn't even look at passives. Warp Fate when you generate or consume crux, increasing crit damage and crit healing by 6% every time you consume crux, which we do. We do. Yeah, so I will be going for this morph eventually. Probably next level up. The one that gives you lifesteal against the target. But yeah. So currently this is a shield. It's another crux consumer, which I don't really want to use. I would rather consume my crux here. But yeah, not too bad. Not too bad.
Make sure you check the hull for
Alright. So the pirate wizards are kind of dealt with already, so my Supreme title is now obsolete. Love that for me. That's okay. We're gonna go deal with something else now. This is not where I was supposed to be going. Ooh. Don't mind if I do. Ooh. Don't mind if I do. Yeah, we will basically always, I'll keep collecting resources whenever I see them, just because I guess. We're at 2 crux. This puts us at 3 crux, which means I just do this and everyone dies. Pretty cool. Okay, that reduces the damage they deal, if I recall correctly. Huh? Oh, I used the wrong thing. That's fine. Imagine my surprise at leading the herd to the shore and finding riches of the sea spilled upon our doorstep. What a bounty. Sister, bring your wagon to Shattered Shoals with all haste. If we move swiftly, we'll have enough money to start our own plantation. Well, so much for that. Alright. Let me just double check that that is what this skill does. Pretty sure it is. Deals damage and applies minor maim, yeah. And it taunts, okay. Forgot about that. And while slotted, damage taken is reduced by 1% per active crux. Interesting. It is very interesting, actually. So I can have up to 3% damage reduction. I feel like that's kind of like not even worth putting into consideration. But I could be wrong. I've been wrong before. My horse is a slow boy. Is that an enemy or an orc? It's an enemy. I don't care. Okay, well I want that. Alright, I do like having that extra bit of AoE damage, I think. Not sure how relevant it is. Compared to the crit chance that I would have gotten from the other morph. It's hard to say. Alright, I'm getting a lot of resources here. Hi there. Okay. Ooh, Sky Shard.
Please, a moment.
Where are you? Okay, give me a minute. I want to grab the Sky Shard first. Alright. We gained a skill point there, actually, which I kind of forgot about that. um... oh, it wants me to do that, really? I feel like I want to do this. Applying minor lifesteal. Yeah, we're gonna do it. Alright, what's up?
Please, I need your help. My master's life is in danger.
What happened?
I'm part of an expedition from Eagle's Strand. While we explored the Temple of the Morning Springs, the dead began to rise. The others fled, but my master never emerged. Aurelian taught me to know when I should ask for help. Well, I'm asking.
What do you need me to do?
2 magical wards seal the temple, marked by emblems of a scorpion and a spider. If you can keep the undead away while I disrupt the wards, we can search for Aurelian together. How about it?
Alright, let's do it.
I have no doubt Aurelian can protect himself. But if he's trapped inside, we need to get him out.
Why were you in there?
My master and I had little to do after the shipwreck. When the locals mentioned a temple where the fountains never run dry, we leapt at the chance to investigate. Ilsil insisted on leading, of course.
Yeah, he was studying a morning stone. He's back in town.
Ah, so you've met him. My master calls him Eel Kill. Something about an experiment gone wrong many years ago. The morning stone you saw came from this temple. Ilsil was barely able to remove it before the undead fell upon us.
Did you learn anything about it?
Aurelian thought it could be used to control the weather, perhaps prevent another hurricane. Ilsil disagreed, of course. He insisted on studying it further at Eagle's Strand.
Alright. Cool. Let's go then. Okay.
You have such intricate stitching.
Thank you.
Turn back. You aren't welcome here.
What are you?
I'm whatever I wish to be. I change bodies like high elves change clothes. Though the corpses in this temple limit my wardrobe. What does it matter to you? Why do you trespass?
We're looking for a man named Aurelian.
Ah, the name for my newest outfit. His flesh sags a bit, though the power in his bones reminds me of my youth. And the robes. I'd forgotten the feel of silk upon newly won flesh.
What did you do to him?
Set foot in this temple and see for yourself. Such commendable posture. I could definitely wear you in the autumn. As for Aurelian, he's fit for display under full moons all new.
Release him immediately.
I'm tired of this. Leave or die. It matters not.
I choose not to leave,
Can't be
so...
good. We need to get those wards down fast.
Alright, let's go to the spider ward. Hi. Okay, dead end, my bad. What's going on here? Okay, I don't need to go in there yet. Up the stairs we go.
Spider weaves the web around its prey.
This ward won't keep us out for long.
Off we go, over to the Scorpion ward. Oh, I just consumed my crux for the wrong ability. But my death beam is still a death beam. Even at half damage. Well, half of it's... I don't know. I guess technically it's regular damage, and then... And then when I do, when I use it with full crux, it's technically double damage, but... No, I just messed it up again. I'm gonna switch these two on my bar because I keep accidentally consuming my crux with this. That's a player? What do you mean that's a player? Alright.
Scorpion's poison
Watch
courses
for
through
undead.
its prey.
I'll disrupt the ward.
How does this skill last? This one. 15 seconds. That's pretty good. In we go. I think. Well, maybe we'll investigate first. I'm kind of trying to do two quests at once here. Okay, so either way, I'm just going into the catacombs here. Seems that way. Observation number 1. This catacomb is filled with corpses, and not one of them a Khajiit. Each appears to have died in battle, yet special attention and care was provided in preparing their bodies. Whoever constructed this place must respect death immensely, even that of their enemies. Alright, so new moon, crescent moon, full moon, smaller crescent moon. I guess. New moon, crescent moon, full moon, and smaller crescent moon. Waning. Sure.
The barrier is down. Oh, but before we proceed, I need to speak with you.
Alright, what's up?
When we entered the temple, that skeleton made it sound as though Aurelian was in grave danger. I won't let vague threats keep us from my master. But Aurelian is too important to lose. Perhaps we should think before we act.
Why is he so important?
The Dominion relies on Aurelian for his sound judgment. He's taught countless students the ways of magicka, including some of the Queen's own advisors. His role in the invasion is paramount for our future success. If anything were to happen to him...
I'll do what I can to protect him.
Thank you. We should keep moving.
Alright, let's go. This is your reminder to stay hydrated, chat. Hydration, very important. Easy to forget.
What's going on that pedestal? Wait, that's Aurelian.
Hello.
What's he
He
doing
is
up
that
there?
large, and you still don't listen. Perhaps you need a few alterations. There was a time when the sound of Uldor's voice commanded the terror of thousands.
Who is Uldor?
Why, I'm Uldor. I see your dominion teaches you nothing of my people. I shouldn't bemoan your ignorance. You fools ended centuries of captivity when you removed the Morning Stone.
What is the Morning Stone?
Never mind that accursed blue rock. I'm about to restore my wardrobe to its full glory. Behold this Aurelian fellow. Such vibrancy. I could use more like him, but one must be willing to run through a bolt of silk for the finest coat.
Free Aurelian right now.
I believe I'll keep him. At least until my summoning ritual wears him through. You see, undead are also beige. But I'm willing to adorn myself with hundreds of tawdry outfits in order to collect the more colorful garb at Eagle's Strand.
I can't let you do that.
Then drown in a sea of bones.
Leave Aurelian for now. We have to disrupt the summoning ritual. I'll destroy the bone piles if you keep... It'll take a moment to weaken the circle. Keep the undead away from me! It's working! I'll weaken the next circle. One last circle. We can do this!
Yeah, we can.
Must do this. Go. Help my master. I'm right behind you.
Hello?
Get
Can I,
out of my body!
can I please get unstunned?
Silence! None command Uldor!
I'm coming for you, Uldor. This is ESO, yeah. Yeah. Playing the new class, I have a cool death beam. It's pretty sick. You ready? Ready for my death beam? pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Ooh, level 6. Yeah, we'll do that. Some crit damage, extra crit damage. Where am I going?
Uldor, I command you by the tears of the two moons, return to your prison.
Ah! That won't hold me for long.
You're Gathwin's ally, yes?
Yep.
Please disable these traps so she can make it to us safely.
Okay.
Despite all my knowledge, Uldor's influence over me was absolute. I'd be little more than a puppet without your timely intervention.
Are you hurt?
Only my pride. But we have a more pressing matter. As Uldor sensed my thoughts, I could sense his. He plans to overwhelm and enslave Kenarthi's roost with an undead horde by the next dawn!
How is that possible?
Uldor was a powerful Malmo wizard who learned to separate his spirit from his body, even in death. He can wear hundreds of mindless forms at a time. Thankfully, I know his weakness.
What's his weakness?
The Morning Stone's endless water supply tied Uldor's spirit to his body. When Eilsil removed the Morning Stone from the temple, he set Uldor free. Once again, Eilsil's sloppy methods nearly caused the death of me.
Okay, how do we restore the prison?
These gems focus the Morning Stone's power. Uldor had me remove them from his tomb. I propose Gathwin recovers the Morning Stone from Eagle's Strand. Meanwhile, we restore Uldor's prison. Simple enough.
Am I in danger of being warned?
Which is why we must be the ones to enter the tomb. After he saw you through my eyes, he seemed convinced that to wear you would destroy him. For some reason, he feared you.
If he can't affect me, I should go alone.
No, we must enter the tomb together. Though he can't wear you, he could quite easily obliterate you with his magic. Only by splitting his attention can we hope to defeat him.
What does the Morning Stone do?
The centerpiece of this old Khajiit temple. After Uldor's reign of terror, the Sea Elves gave it to the Khajiit so it would become the key to his prison.
Alright, I'm ready to face him.
Mark,
It's not always third person.
planning.
You can do first person. But with like your own abilities take up like a lot of your screen space, honestly, and plus being able to see the pink on the floor where enemies are attacking is just it's a lot harder in first person as well. So I do prefer playing in third person for this game specifically, not for
Aurelian's plan is to let Uldor possess him. They'll both be sealed in the tomb forever. But it doesn't need to be this way. Seal me inside.
Why should you take your master's place?
Aurelian is too important for the Dominion to lose. Besides, we both saw how the summoning ritual weakened my master.
I don't know about this.
Please, help me convince Aurelian. I will gladly seal myself in the tomb to spare my master. Uldor is a threat to all on this island.
Okay, let me hear Aurelian's thoughts.
We should hurry. Uldor won't be trapped for long.
Gathwin wants to take your place.
That's madness. I've experienced so many summers. My greatest accomplishment was watching Gathwin blossom into someone who far surpassed my own deeds. No, she must recover the Morning Stone. You and I should confront Uldor.
Need a moment. Alright, so who should we seal in the tomb? I'll leave it up to you. Who are we sealing in the tomb? My vote is we seal Aurelian, because like he said, his greatest accomplishment was watching her blossom into someone who's going to far surpass him. If she has potential, she has youth, I vote we seal in the old man. But, you know. Amazing. Alright,
We should hurry. Uldor won't be...
I'll seal you in the tomb.
Then we should waste no more time.
Let's go.
Do this, Master.
The Dominion will thrive without me. It's far stronger than it knows.
Then I should recover the Morning Stone. Farewell, Aurelian.
I know, Gathwin. I know.
Yikes. Semker wagered a week's salary that I couldn't spend a night in this place. Nearly swallowed his whiskers when I said I'd do it. The tomb is sealed behind me. I thought I heard someone's voice, but it had to be Semker trying to get out of the bet. It is a little scary in here. I lit a few candles, but that just made the shadows leap around. It doesn't matter. I'll have the last laugh when I'm chugging double rum bought with Semker's coin. Alright, let's go.
You! I won't wear a poisoned outfit.
I've reconsidered what our combined power can do, Uldor. I willingly give myself over.
I knew such power would tempt you. Very well.
Hurry! Place the tears of the two moons in the pedestals.
Wretched fool! I'll turn
I
your...
don't know what that means.
You'll not leave this tomb alive.
Alright.
I won't be mocked by sword and fire.
Oh, this damage is kind of underwhelming. The damage I'm taking. But alright, Aurelian.
This tomb can't hold me forever.
Go quickly. I feel Uldor's weakness fade. Hurry. Tell Gathwin of the plan's success. But don't mourn for me, friend. I earned a useful fate. Go quickly. I feel Uldor will sustain me. Better a living form than a dusty old skeleton, I suppose. I'd hoped for more time to meditate, but this wasn't what I had in mind. Goodbye, my friend. You're what all in the Dominion should aspire to be.
Farewell. What, no boss fight? I was kind of hoping for a boss fight.
It's done, isn't it? Aurelian is sealed inside with that monster.
He saved everyone on the island.
Forgive me. Uldor couldn't be allowed to roam free. Something had to be done, and you had the strength to see what I could not.
What will you do now?
I'll ensure the Morning Stone remains guarded at all times. I should make a full report so the Dominion understands the danger of Uldor's capabilities.
What about Aurelian?
No good comes from dwelling on the past. Aurelian lives, which means there's hope. He's a great man. A good man. I don't care how long it takes. I'll find a way to free him from that monster.
Alright.
Forgive me. You did so much to help a stranger. I won't forget. I can open a portal to the temple courtyard if you wish.
I'd appreciate
There
that.
you go. Hurry, it won't remain.
I'm out of here. Alright. I don't actually know what the ults on this class do. This is the newest class, by the way. The Death Beam. It's like a... It's called the Arcanist. It's, like, gets its power from Apocrypha and Hermaeus Mora. Very cool. I'm gonna take a look at what the ultimates do, because I haven't actually looked at it yet. Tear open the fabric of the Orbis to summon a scion of Hermaeus Mora. This being casts forth a beam that renders asunder reality. That rends asunder reality for 6 seconds, dealing 2,000 damage every 0.5 seconds. The beam can be repositioned. Okay. Gather the true strength of Apocrypha around you, forming protective tentacles and a damage shield that absorbs 60% of all damage for 10 seconds. When the shield collapses, you lash out, dealing all of the damage absorbed as magic damage to enemies within 5 meters? What? Summon an apocryphal glyphic, which you and your allies can heal. The glyphic spawns at 30% health and grows stronger the more you heal it. The power within the glyphic grants up to 200 weapon and spell damage, and heals you and your allies around it every second in proportion to its health. So it's a thing you put on the ground, and then if you heal it, it gets more powerful. It grants you damage and it heals you over time. It's an interesting one. This seems like it would be super, like, obscenely good for a tank build. This one, I'm not really sure in proportion how much damage does that do. It's about even on damage with this. Might be higher damage. This is 4128 per second. This is... It's actually less damage than Fate Carver. But I suppose this could channel while you channel Fate Carver as well. I don't know for sure. Interesting. Hi there. Okay. We're headed northeast.
Come no closer.
Okay, I won't come any closer. Are we really swimming? That's what we're doing? We're swimming? I'm swimming. Is there even a way up onto the coast here? Yeah, there is. Okay.
What do you mean, no chance of hurricanes?
It says they're unseasonable to Kanaki's rules this time of year.
Okay.
Only the finest wares here.
I want to go discover the Way Shrine quickly. And then I'll talk to Razumdar.
Where are we going?
Good old Raz.
That seems low.
This one has heard reports. You've kept busy. Good. You fit in now more than ever. How did things go?
I put an end to the troubles in Shattered Trolls and the Temple of the Morning Springs.
Clearly, you were meant to help us out. John and Jode have a sense of humor, yes? And of course, Raz thinks discretion deserves a reward.
Absorb magicka. That's pretty good, actually. But it's a restoration staff.
About you, my new friend. Mistrel's houses cast deep shadows, and vipers lurk in the grass.
What do you mean?
Mistrel is the jewel of the southern seas, a free port with trade ties to half of Tamriel. Ambassadors from the Dominion arrived weeks ago to negotiate its admission into the Alliance. Unfortunately, things have not gone smoothly.
Why?
Kenarthi's Roost has an old treaty with the Maumar. They claim the Dominion fleet intended to invade their home waters. It's a sticking point in the negotiations. The Sylvanar could use some help. Find him, give him this token. He'll know you are a friend.
Alright.
Without Mistral's support, the Dominion will have precious little defense on its southern coasts. But we are not here to conquer anyone. The Sylvanar knows this. He is in the Chancery, seeking a peaceful resolution here.
Who's the Sylvanar?
He is the voice and spirit of the Wood Elves. They say he was, and will be their greatest leader, whatever that means. This one knows him as an unrivaled diplomat. He is also the Dominion's best hope of resolving this matter peacefully.
Tell me about the Dominion.
The High Elves, Wood Elves, and Khajiit stand united under the Eagle Banner. We secure our borders against invaders from the Covenant and Pact, but it is no easy task. And Queen Irene leads our Dominion, of course.
Who are you really?
Razumdar is just a simple Khajiit. He seeks the best for all the people of Tamriel. Also, a saddle that won't pinch the tail. One day.
Okay. Level up. Claim rewards. Well, do I want to just save my skill point for when I get to level 12 of this so that I can get the alt? I think that's what I'll do.
Fine goods at fair prices.
Or for when this levels up, and I can morph that as well. So those will be probably my next 2 skill points. Yeah.
Is the Sylvanar blind? Every one of these sea elves is
We have a Discord looking for players who want to help
We should have
make something
cleansed
great.
this place of Maumar scum the moment
Need a trial clear or gear fast. Try our carry services. Interesting. All of the gear is yours, but for prices in gold. Interesting. Alright, Sylvanar, how's it going?
Lorcan, take them all. Why did the Sylvanar negotiate with these filthy Maumar?
What do you have against the Marimar?
Those pirates are a stick in the High Elf eye. They capture our merchant ships and raid our settlements. If I had any say, we'd negotiate with a sword at their throats.
You don't have any say?
Not as long as the Sylvanar confuses diplomacy with capitulation. He's inside with the rest of them, pretending this won't end in bloodshed. Go, see this farce for yourself.
It's possible that it will end without bloodshed. We'll see. Hello?
Your pardon, friend. The Dominion's arrival on Kenarthi's Roost has upset the locals. It falls on me to smooth the waters. Please, help yourself to food or drink. I'm happy to speak with you once this matter is settled. Most unexpected. It seems we have a mutual friend. May I ask, what brings you to Mistral?
Our mutual friend thought you could use my help.
Then perhaps you can advise me on a small matter. The Maumar have a treaty with Kenarthi's Roost. This is nothing to fear. A treaty is something I can work with. Yet neither Ambassador Ulondil nor Headwoman Harani will produce a copy.
Why not?
Indeed, why not? It would be indecorous to suggest the treaty is anything but actual and sound, yet I fear it won't present itself without a more active line of inquiry. Would you be my voice in this, with Ambassador Ulondil and Headwoman Harani?
You want me to ask them for a copy?
Exactly. A chorus of requests may succeed in carrying the tune. Harani in particular seems eager to see this resolved. though I fear the Dominion presence binds her hands. But I'll leave you to it.
Alright. Sounds good.
It's hard to keep track of the new faces since the hurricane, but I don't believe we've met. Welcome to Mistral. May your stay here be full of warm winds and soft sand.
The Sylvanar wants to see your copy of the treaty.
And I told him. The mere act of doing so would complicate matters with our longtime Maormer allies. They take great offense to the Dominion's claims upon our island.
Why did you sign a treaty with them?
Look around you. What great armies do you see? Our survival depends on knowing when to fight and when to please. The treaty brought us prosperity for generations. I will not be the one to break it.
Fair. How about you?
We upheld our treaty with the people of Kanathi's Roost for generations, and this is how they repay our kindness? We will not allow High Elf thieves to gain a foothold in our territorial waters.
The Maormer claim Knarthi's Roost?
By all rights, this is our island. Harani's people occupy it with our blessing. If she breaks the treaty, so breaks our truce. We'll take back our island, and the Khajiit will pay the price.
Where is this treaty?
Keep a copy on an island far from here. I see no reason to send for it. I won't allow High Elf wharf-rats another chance to take our rightful lands. Why don't you bother Harani for her copy?
Well, I did, but she said no.
I won't endanger generations of relative peace with the Maormer. Not for some faraway ruler who is freshly installed on her throne.
You might want to respect Queen Iren a little bit more than that, but...
Any luck securing a copy of the treaty? Then there's little chance for compromise. I'll call a break in formal talks until everyone calms their nerves. You understand the stakes, yes? It's why I ask you to take a more active role in locating the treaty. I don't do so lightly.
What do you mean?
I can't allow the Dominion's first act on Kanathi's Roost to be one of conquest. I understand our mutual friend prefers the rum served at a nearby tavern. Perhaps he would have ideas on securing a copy of the treaty.
Is the Sylvanar your real name?
It's a name, a title, and our holy city. Quite an honor to carry around such an important word, and the occasional burden in its confusion of outsiders. Not even the Green Lady calls me by my given name. Edelorn doesn't roll off the tongue, I suppose.
How long have you held this position?
As Sylvanar. Seems like it's been such a short while, but the wrinkles on my face tell me differently. Or did you mean as Dominion Envoy? I've taken on diplomatic tasks for our fledgling alliance since its inception, so not very long at all.
And what's your opinion on the Dominion?
A freshly grown fruit, still without blemish. On behalf of the Bosmer people, it's my goal to keep it that way. If you speak with the Green Lady, don't mistake her manner as distaste for the Dominion. She simply misses our home of Valenwood.
I get that. Who is the Green Lady?
She sustains me, and I her. Together, we are the aspirations of the Bosmer people given form. Put simply, she is the love of my life. Also, she grows ill-humoured when I gush about her within earshot. I'd best say no more.
Okay. Is she within earshot then? The Green Lady. Oh, she is within earshot. Hi.
No wine. Stringy meat. My beloved Sylvanar cooling these squabbling children instead of warming our bed. If there's a more tiresome place in all of Tamriel, I haven't found it.
Wow. Wow. Alright, Razumdar.
at its slavering maw.
You think this one drinks on the job? Good. Then so will everyone else. What is the word, my new friend?
Sylvanar needs to see the treaty, but nobody will give him one.
Ulandil certainly won't. His viper tongue is sharp. But Harani can't, because her copy was stolen. It only takes 3 drinks to loosen the tongue of the Chancery clerk, if you were curious.
Who stole Harani's copy?
A good question. Raz answers it with an interesting bit of trivia. Ulandil posted a guard at his quarters the day of the theft. His subtlety is rivaled only by his pleasant personality. Oh, and it's 5 drinks for embassy staff. 6 puts them out.
Are you certain Ulandil has this stolen treaty?
Someone needs to slip into Marmor Embassy, find a way past the guard, and rifle through Ulandil's private quarters. Oh, and do it without bloodshed that could provoke war with the Marmor. In case he was not clear, Raz is talking about you.
Why me?
The pragmatist in this one says it's because you have no firm connection to the Dominion. The optimist says it's because you have proven yourself more than capable already. When you have the treaty, meet both of us at the bridge.
Sounds good.
Daggerfall, packs of these horrible monsters roam the streets at night and prey upon the unwary. Kenarthi's roost and the Dominion. Together, we'll achieve unity.
Hello?
What's your step, Groundwalker?
Okay, I think I can just go in. Thoughts? Feelings? Yeah, you guys are chill. Now you...
Off limits. You aren't getting through. Are you lost? Ambassador Ulandil's quarters aren't open for visitors.
What are you guarding?
None of your business. Go bother the clerk. He doesn't know when to shut up either.
I will go bother the clerk.
Ambassador Ulandil isn't here. And if he was, he'd be far too busy to entertain the likes of you.
Why is that guard upstairs?
That's what I've been wondering. He spices his rum with moon sugar, you know. I'm sure one of the servants brings it to him. If I can...
No way.
Floors that don't sway, sand that creeps into boots, bugs the size of anchors. May the gods see me posted to a proper ship.
Why is that guard upstairs?
So, he's actually doing his job? Most of the time he's writing love letters to some pretty face in town. Zadi or Zami or something. He's a fool in a crow's nest, searching the horizon.
Okay. Good to know. This his drink? I'm gonna assume this is his drink. No, 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 no. You didn't see that. I didn't steal anything. I just want the cup. Oh no, I'm just gonna drug this guy, really?
Are you lost? Do you think I take drinks from strangers?
It's from the clerk.
Oh, I guess that little barnacle is all right.
Don't mind me. Oh my god, you should have gotten the lie in bed. There's beds here. The treaty. Whereas the citizens and leadership of the sovereign island of Kenarthi's Roost recognize the capability of Maormer enforcement squadrons for acute destruction and wish to establish a peaceful and fiscally advantageous accord. Whereas both parties acknowledge that the creation of terms for a mutually beneficial treaty is desirable and necessary, and that the involvement of outside military or political bodies would be materially detrimental to both the Maormer interests and the trade profitability of Mistral. Under the auspices of the illustrious and wise King Orgnum, voice of the free Maormer people, commander of 12,001 mighty ships, faithful and bold representative of the might of the Maormer, and under those of the lesser peoples of Canarthy's Roost, the two parties shall henceforth abide by the terms agreed to and set forth in the articles of this treaty. Article 1. The embassy shall be prominently established in the port city of Mistral to accommodate a Maormer ambassador and associated retinue. Costs shall be afforded by the people of Canarthy's Roost to agree to supply a personal staff of no less than 15 servants, finely woven tapestries depicting the generous and wise Maormer people, personalized and embroidered cotton bedding, and a stock of local and imported liquors. Article 2. All individuals and organizations wishing to engage in commerce via the port city of Mistral must henceforth be registered and obtain official rights of passage. Registration fees are to be determined by the ambassador on a ship-by-ship basis. Those who refuse such fees will be treated as enemy agents and are subject to confiscation of materials and imprisonment under the auspices of the Maormer law. Maormer leadership reserves the right to inspect any vessel in the port and surrounding waters for any reason, and to confiscate any goods considered contraband. Article 3. Maormer enforcement squadrons shall not perpetrate unprovoked acts of aggression towards merchant ships in or around the port city of Mistral, and likewise shall not interfere with approved trade affairs. Any current prisoners of the two signatories shall be released immediately upon the signing of this treaty. Said squadrons shall act in self-defense and under reasonable suspicion of activity of enemy agents. As recognition for Maormer non-interference, 15% of all registry fees and excises shall be rendered unto the embassy on the 15th of every month. A joint holiday shall be established to commemorate the signing on today's date. Such holiday shall be afforded at the expense of the people of Mistral to demonstrate peace between the parties and adherence to the treaty. This celebration shall be named Serpent's Glory, and on this day, Maormer dignitaries and select men, and others of note shall be invited to the island of Canarthy's Roost for feasting, music, and revelry in the party's common success and accord. Article 4, Addendum 1. Attendance of general festivities during Serpent's Glory is permitted to residents of the port city of Mistral, though feast participation shall be limited to Maormer invitees, the mayor of Canarthy's Roost, and no more than 3 guests selected by the mayor and approved by the ambassador. Foodstuffs shall be prepared by Maormer chefs, music performed by Maormer minstrels, and under no circumstances shall the repugnant dish sugared cuttlefish be served. Article 5. The ambassador and the people of Canarthy's Roost agree to review the terms, negotiate any necessary addenda, and reaffirm their mutual commitment to a lasting and profitable peace on a decennial basis. Every 10 years would be my guess on that. Okay. Very good. I'm not reading that whole book, sorry. Outdated Dominion broadsheet. Choice for the majestic gold fleet, pride of the Dominion Navy. Interesting. Okay. We're leaving. We're on our way out. Don't mind me.
Another one?
Alright.
How much longer till we put out to sea? Don't cause...
Now that we understand the treaty, we might be able to find a plot hole in it. A loophole, I guess, not a plot hole. A loophole that's helpful for the plot of this quest,
As part of the
for sure.
Dominion, you will gain security.
The spring in your step. Did you know a sense of accomplishment can alter one's stride? You'll learn to notice it in others.
Indeed, here's the treaty.
The Sylvanar is certainly being watched by the Maumar. You should inform him the treaty is safe. He will know what to do next.
I'll tell him.
The Sylvanar and the Green Lady are being put up in the armorer's home. This one recommends you knock before entering. Green Lady gets jumpy at silent approach.
Do you think having the treaty will help?
At a quick glance, there are holes in the treaty. When the Sylvanar worries at them, he'll tear a hole in the Marmar's side. The treaty, of course. Not Ambassador Ulandil, though that would be funny.
Okay. Alright, let's go to the armorer's house. Meet up with the Sylvanar.
Slow. Vague. This was after 3 grams of white eye and a flagon of moon sugar double.
Knock before entering. Knock, knock. Oh my god. A strange aura surrounds the Sylvanar's corpse. His body is warm to the touch. A faint smell of sulfur penetrates the room. What? Ain't no way.
No! No!
I was not expecting that.
You found him like this? What did you see? Answer me!
He was dead when I arrived.
You know nothing. 1,000 curses on this wretched island. They've taken my beloved.
Who would want him dead?
None who'll survive the day. I am the unerring bolt. Once loosed, I cannot stop till I pierce my quarry's eye. Harani knows her own city. If she won't tell you who did this, I'll shorten her tail until she does. Now go! Go!
I'll shorten her tail until she does. Jikes, dude. Jikes. Okay. Don't mind me. I'm just hopping off the balcony real quick. Oh. This is the heal that I meant to do. Okay, Harami. You've got some stuff to answer. Whomst killed the Sylvanar? Whomst killed the Sylvanar? Because that was actually, like, I really, really did not expect that. And I'm unhappy about it.
Not again. Please. I understand what the Sylvanar desires, but I already told you. We cannot provide him with our copy of the treaty.
The Sylvanar is dead.
Dead? But he was just here. What happened?
The Green Lady suspects murder.
How awful. Who would harm such a peaceful creature?
I was hoping you could tell me.
My guards saw nothing. We doubled the watch to ensure safety. I cannot abide the Sylvanar's murder in my town. I'll shut down the port if I have to. None set sail until his killer is brought to justice.
Could I help?
Of course.
Oh!
Declare you a deputy of the Mistral Guard. No door shall be barred to you.
Let's go. Where should I begin?
On my desk, you will find the most recent reports from the Mistral Guard. You are welcome to review them for any inconsistencies that could lead to the killer's capture.
The Sylvanar murdered? These treacherous Khajiit have plotted with the Maumar to slay our noble envoy.
What?
How dare you? The Sylvanar was our guest. You go too far, Vice Reeve.
Outrageous. More Dominion treachery. I will conduct my own investigation.
No sea rat will show me up. I'll get to the bottom of this myself.
Okay, let's read Harani's report. Incident 1. The apothecary was acting suspicious. Wouldn't look me in the eyes. Probably sold ointment for the pox to my cousin again. Did not pursue. Incident 2. Terraria heard strange noises in the warehouse next to the armorer's shop. Investigated, but found no sign of anything missing. Did not pursue. That Maurimer captain threw a beggar off the Serpent's Kiss. Said she caught him poking around below decks. Her ship, her rules. Did not pursue. Alright, well, let's go talk to the apothecary then. Which one's the apothecary? This one here. Oh, this is the lady who heard the noises in the warehouse. This should be the apothecary here, I hope. Yeah. Hi there. Mind if I read your ledger? Mandrake Roots, 2. Paid in full. Daedra Heart, new customer, paid in full. Daedra Blood, new customer, ordered but paid in full, name refused. Sulfur, new customer, ordered but paid in full, name refused. The scent of sulfur was on his body. No order, customer suspicious, report to guards. Celtrus pollen, 15 grains, paid in full. Fire salts, ordered by Terraria, pay on delivery. New customer, ordered but paid in full, name refused. Chicken feathers, paid in full. New customer, ordered but paid in full, name refused. So the Daedra blood and the sulfur kind of pique my interest here. And also this. Daryl. No order. Since I'm here, I might as well grab these skill lines, actually. Alright, let's go check out the warehouse now. Sorry, I'm just reading the chat here. The in-game chat.
I have many fine goods.
Interesting. Interesting. There's some cool guilds that I might be interested in. I also might be interested in making my own guild. There might be some might be able to make an Oasis guild. Not sure how many people from Oasis would be interested, but I'd be down to give it a try. Hiding spot. Okay, guess we're hiding.
Perfect. As good a place as any. If that clerk has any sense, he'll find it.
What? Huh? See ya. What'd you put here? We assume the first anchor chain is cut. Apply pressure to Mother Tiger to denounce the unwelcome visitors. We observe unwelcome visitors recovering from the storm. Cut the second anchor chain immediately. Watchful Serpent remains offshore. At the signal, we shall prepare the Tempest. Uh-oh. Okay, I am gonna search the Serpent's Kiss as well. That's a big boat, man. That is a big boat.
Take pride in your work.
Like, this boat is probably the size of my apartment. But this one, oh my. That's a big boat.
Get off my ship before I throw you off.
I need to get into your hold.
And I need a new rigging and a serving wench. Too bad for us both. Now get off my deck before I throw you off.
Do I bribe her? Nah, I'm Harani's deputy.
Why didn't you say so? You're a deputy of the guard? The same guard whose authority ends where my ship begins?
Alright, take some gold.
Your choice. Oh, that's a serving wench. 3 minutes. If my sailors see your hands where they shouldn't be, I'll keelhaul you myself.
Okay, sounds fair enough, I guess. Down we go.
Another one?
Another one?
Don't cause trouble.
Uh-oh. A loose hatch. Uh-oh. Well, what even was the evidence? Alright, whatever. Excuse me. Excuse me. I'll be off now.
I wish I was off.
Alright, Raz, where you at?
Killing the Sylvanar was foolish. The Green Lady and the Sylvanar shared a life bond. She has little time to avenge him before she too will die, and the Green Lady is a most dangerous creature. But then, you have that spring in your stride again. What have you learned?
Green Lady and the Sylvanar shared a life bond. Okay, nothing that leads to the Sylvanar's killer here.
The Maumar planned something, but what? Wait. The apothecary sold Daedra blood in these specific amounts? That would explain the strange liquid upon the... Oh no. Bright moons, no.
What's wrong?
This is a sample of the vile cloud from around the Sylvanar's body. Bring it to the Green Lady. Tell her it killed her beloved. As for the rest, Harani will see what you found. We must move like Kenarthi herself is at our backs.
About the secret ingredient that makes his bruise so devastating.
The killer will share the pain my beloved's death has wrought. Hand down the throat, a kiss for my wrist. Hand on the lungs, a kiss for my arms. Grasp, tear, yank, and one last kiss for the killer's own heart. Now, what have you found?
This is the poison that killed him.
No poison in all of Tamriel could harm my beloved. But this scent was on his body. Why is it out here as well? I can see it, leading away into the heart of this wretched city.
I didn't notice the scent.
You're blind to it. Easily remedied. Follow if you can.
Alright, we're following the scent of the poison. Uh-oh. Into an abandoned house.
Covered my tracks. Couldn't have found me.
Tell me who killed the Sylvanar.
I followed his orders. Daedric poison for the wood elf and his mate. I followed his orders.
Whose orders?
Ulandil. He said they could stop the Tempest. Had to be removed.
I've heard enough.
His orders. Had to follow his orders.
There. You did what you had to. As did I.
You just killed her. I mean, like, fair play. Fair play, I suppose. Alright, let's go confront Ulendil. Because, what the heck?
Ah, the errant deputy. I was just informing headwoman Harani of her apothecary's connections to the High Elves of Somerset Isle. Once the torture begins, we'll learn why the Dominion killed their own diplomat.
Your assassin said you ordered the Sylvanar staff.
My what? You mean the apothecary? I assure you, he was never in my employ.
Your assassin bought Daedric blood from the apothecary and used it to kill the Sylvanar.
Oh, well done. It doesn't matter now. The Green Lummox and her idiot husband lie dead. There's nothing you can do to stop us.
Green Lady isn't dead.
You're lying. She must be dead, or else she'd have come for me. She's coming for me, isn't she? I'm a duly appointed ambassador of the Maoma people. The grounds of the embassy are sacrosanct, according to our treaty. The Tempest is coming. You cannot stop it.
This is madness. There has been enough death in this city.
It's clear the Maormer betrayed Canarthy's route.
This does not excuse a mindless slaughter. We are better than our enemies. You must apprehend him. Don't let the Green Lady cut him down like an animal. We must learn what the Maormer plan for Canarthy's roost.
I'll go after him.
I trust you'll do what's best for my people. Now I must apologize to Viceroy.
Yeah, okay. Roleplay guild. Interesting. I could be interested in a roleplay guild. Not sure. We'll see, I suppose. Do I get to have a boss fight this quest? Because last time I didn't. Oh, he's cowering? Bro.
Mercy. Please. Mercy. Save me from this madwoman. I do. By all the gods, I do.
Alright. Do we kill Ulendil? Or do we let him live? I feel like we let him live. I'm manic for knowledge on this character. So, letting him live lets him tell me what the plan is.
Move, unless you don't mind the spatter.
What are you gonna do?
I'll keep him alive for a time. He won't starve. His limbs have so much flesh to sustain him. Go tell Harani the Maormer is dead. Leave me to my work.
This isn't justice.
Exactly. And I'll have the blood that's due. What does this creature's life matter to you anyway?
Is this what the Sylvanar would want?
You dare speak for my Sylvanar? I'll beat you with your own flayed skin. I'll smash your teeth to powder and choke you with the dust. You're right. Curse your bones, you're right. Take them away before I lose myself.
Keep her away from me.
For the record, I think he deserves to die. And I am very, very upset about the Sylvanar's death, genuinely. Yeah, but...
We've taken Ulendil into custody thanks to your quick action. No treaty will keep him from proper justice.
The Green Lady wanted to take revenge.
I understand. I am certain she'll find another way to mourn her husband. I asked Ulendil what he meant about the Tempest. After what that Green Lady did to him, it is difficult for him to focus. But what he did say isn't good at all.
What did he say?
The Maormer have some ships waiting offshore. Ulandil's people signaled them before the Green Lady arrived. Some sort of invasion force. With the Dominion's help, perhaps we can fortify the town. That alone may save many lives.
Have you officially joined the Dominion?
I signed a new treaty moments ago. Vicereeve Peladil assured me the Dominion will protect our little island. It's a new beginning for Canarthy's Roost. We will prosper or fall together.
Hey, slow paws.
What am I currently wearing? Just unenchanted. That's medium. Light. Medium. Light. Heavy. Alright. Let's put this on. That. Yeah, that's fine for me. I am starting to run out of inventory space, though. Alright. Okay.
You, yes, you. Commander Karanet needs you immediately.
What do you mean?
The Malmer attacked Cat's Eye Key from the sea. Commander Karanet holds the line at the docks. She needs help stopping the Malmer before they push into Mistral. Zairi will find more to help. Be swift, Slowpaws.
Okay, I'll go. I'm going. Going to Cat's Eye Key. Okay, so I've completed 4 out of 5 zone quests for this zone, which means this is the last zone quest.
You there. The Marmor attacked Cat's Eye Key with their Sea Viper forces. We need every able body for the rescue effort.
Zairi said you were preparing a counterattack.
Huh. A counterattack? I'd settle for an organized defense. Our forces are scattered too thin. If we can't hold the gates, Mistral will fall to the Marmor.
What can I do?
I'll coordinate Dominion forces from here, but I can't lock down this gate until the survivors clear out of the market. Send them my way. We need everyone able to defend Mistral on this side of the wall.
Goodbye. Go.
Those Malma pirates came from the water. They're all over Cat's Eye Key.
What happened?
Sea vipers happened. One must have struck me on the head. When I woke, a sea viper was carving strange runes on my bodyguard's skin. I hit that awful pirate with a broken spar and we ran.
Are your wounds serious?
No, we can still move. We'll head to Mistral if it's safe there. By the 8, it's inspiring to see Dominion soldiers. Maybe Sergeant Firion can pull off our counterattack.
What counterattack?
Marine by the gate to Cat's Eye Key plans to strike back at the Sea Vipers. I'm sure she can tell you the details.
Oh no.
We'll get moving. Gods grant you strength.
We can't let those Marama pirates reach Mistral. They'll butcher our families.
What happened?
I saw great serpents emerge from the waters. Those sea viper cowards made them snap at everyone in striking distance.
Were you wounded?
No. When I saw my neighbors fall, I ran. What kind of Khajiit am I? You were with Dominion, yes? Your Sergeant Firion plans to strike back. Give those pirate cowards a taunting.
Okay, get to safety.
I'll do no such thing. If any of those sea vipers shows a face on this...
Alright, whatever.
What are you doing here? It doesn't matter. If you're in the mood to cave in some sea viper skulls, I don't really care.
One of the survivors said you're planning a counterattack?
You feel that cold air rushing off the sea? Just like it was before the hurricane. We can't wait to cut off the snake's head. We are the Dominion counterattack.
What can I do?
I sent my squad to scout Cat's Eye Key. If they haven't learned what the Sea Viper's plan, we can poke around until we figure out what needs chopping. Don't worry, your wizard friend can seal the gate behind us.
Shouldn't you hold the gate?
I'll hold the gate if you think you'll have need for a wizard. Or you could bring a Dominion Marine. Up to you.
My wizard friend is gonna be what's-her-face that I saved instead of Aurelian, I assume. You come with me.
Then let's fillet these fish elf bastards.
Yeah, it is Catherine.
I swear, no Malma will make it past me.
Good, thank you. That's actually great. Okay. In we go. You better not die, and neither should she. If either Furion or what's-her-face dies, I'm gonna be mad. I'm gonna be mad. At last.
Hey, squad got separated. Nistel and I found Onglorn. They hurt him bad.
What happened to him?
Sea vipers carved runes in his chest. I grabbed him. Nistel held them off.
Where is
Hunting
Nistel?
sea vipers. If you see her, tell her Onglorn will be all right.
Did you learn what their plan is for Mistral?
Whoever wrote these notes has an idea. I'd start there.
He said Onglord's gonna be alright. Level 8 rewards. I'll take the Tailor's crafting box. Magicka. Let's see. We're not quite there for either of these, but I am going to save the skill points again. Alright. Nistel! No! Her weapons are broken, heavy scoring mars her armor. One limp hand holds a bloody bandage. The other grips a bloodied piece of paper.
Oh. Nistel.
Ah, well, Nistel died.
We should check the house.
Water skin somewhere. There. Okay. Nistel died. Which, you know, isn't great. And I am sad about it, but at least it wasn't Furion or Orthonin or whatever. Why can't I remember her name? The wizard that I saved. Orthonin. Something like that. I don't know.
A ringing head is bad, but when it remains somewhat head-shaped, that is good, yes?
Yes, that's good, yes.
I was in the caves, working, when I heard a strange howling. Then warriors came out of nowhere and struck without mercy.
Who attacked?
Sea vipers. Our pirates. We paid protection through the month and let them put those strange totems in our cave. They've never been in the skooma trade. I meant moon sugar. Hit my head, you see.
What did they want?
Our deaths, I suppose? After they killed enough of us, they left the rest of us alone. They knew we wouldn't fight back. They only paid attention to those totems. Well, until they collapsed the cave entrance.
Why did they collapse the cave?
Some high elf wizard tried to get in, so they collapsed it. I dove outside. Lucky me. The wizard tried to tell me something, but I couldn't hear him at all. He stuffed this paper in my hands and walked off. Here, maybe you can make sense of it.
You should get to safety.
What's that? My ears were ringing. Would you mind repeating the obvious? Wait, don't think me ungrateful. The wizard was looking for another way into the caves. I heard...
Thank you. Alright. Rumors of a secret door. Eelsil was the High Elf Wizard.
These totems seem to harness a combination of wind and spirit. I wonder if I can... Excuse me?
We're here to stop the Sea Vipers.
Indeed. I suppose that's optimal. These Sea Viper rituals are barbaric, but quite effective. The hurricane they summoned to dash our fleet against Kanapi's roost? That's nothing compared to their current efforts.
What? What's worse than a hurricane?
You clearly haven't studied the fundamentals of blood sacrifice. You see, these serpent-shaped statues, they're storm totems. They collect spirit energies from rune-marked subjects and channel it, like water through a funnel.
How can we block the funnel?
Exactly the right question. It seems the Sea Vipers use a specialized lodestone to block the channel. Approach an active storm totem, hold forth the lodestone, and harmlessly siphon the energy away. You should see for yourself.
Are you sure it's harmless?
Completely. Go ahead, don't be shy. It's not as though the storm totem's energies will cascade throughout your body until you're nothing but a lifeless...
But to avoid standing in puddles, would you? Okay, that's good.
Phenomenal. I knew proximity was the key. And look at you, not even a hint of electrocution. You have the principle. Now to apply it to the other storm totems before... Well, best not to worry about that.
Worry me about what?
No, I really shouldn't worry you.
Tell me why the Sea Vipers need the storm totems.
I can't say for certain. It's one of two things, neither of which is good for anyone on this island. You don't stoop to blood sacrifice unless you need a lot of energy very quickly. And, well, to release it just as quickly.
What does that mean?
Listen, you handle the storm totems. I'll determine how to best counteract the Sea Viper blood ritual without destroying Mistral. Does that seem equitable? The only certainty is the lack of time. You should hurry.
Okay. I'm gone. I like the mushrooms on the wall. Aha! Ultimate abilities. Oh, I'm in combat? Alright. Ultimate abilities. The Unblinking Eye. Fake Carver I can almost do as well. I don't love doing this at the same time as other people. I'd say that's one of the things I don't love fake harbor cannot be morphed. Plays a snare. And a damage shield. And immunity to interrupts. Interesting. I feel like damage shield seems good. How much of a damage shield? That's pretty decent, honestly. That's not bad. And it costs less when I consume crux as well, which is kind of nice. Because I will basically always be consuming crux every time I use it, so. Gonna be pretty good for my sustain, I would think.
The wizard seems...
This is Eelsil, speaking directly to your mind. Find my Psijic projection near the tunnel exit. I know how to stop the Marma.
You do? Okay. Hi there.
I know what they're planning. Through my Psijic projection, I observed an old ritual site north of Mistral. The Sea Vipers summoned a powerful creature known as a Storm Atronach. They're funneling all that energy into their bound Storm Slave.
What does that mean?
The creature can only hold so much energy before it discorporates. All the energy will wash over Kanathi's roost, killing anything it touches. Except for the thunderbugs, of course. Oh, and the mountain north of Mistral will shatter, leaving no trace of the town.
Okay, there has to be a way to stop it.
There's the genius of their plan. How do you bind a creature made of storm energies? With the wind itself. 3 ritual horns trap Storm Slave, but the lodestone now has enough storm energy to counteract the false winds. Elegant, yes?
Okay, what happens when I release Storm Slave from its bonds?
It will shed its corporeal form and safely release its stored energy. By safely, I mean in relation to Kanathi's roost. I recommend moving a fair distance away from Storm Slave when this happens. Perhaps keeping solid rock between it and yourself?
Okay, I will stop the Sea Viper ritual.
No trouble. But in the event you do, I've opened a portal at a distance of 1 league from Kanathi's roost. There I'll tread water in the open sea until I've observed your success. Merely a precaution. I have every confidence.
Okay. You're not even gonna be on the island. Alright.
I wish you stayed to see that thing.
I assume that's Storm Slave. Okay. Am I gonna have to fight Storm Slave? Kinda seems like the kind of thing I'd have to fight. Just have to escape the ritual site.
Your bonds cannot hold the tempest.
Which way am I running? I ran the wrong way! Wait, can I... He's dead. Fine. Stop to chop some wood real quick.
Come! You must leave this place! Follow me!
Alright, I'm coming, Raz. I'm coming. Oh, into the water? Woo! Ow.
We're gone 3 hours, and the Malmer attacked the city?
My friend, to escape death so triumphantly is constant thrill, yes? Not so thrilling for the Malmer, of course.
How did you find me?
The Malmer are fled or dead thanks to your efforts. Kenarthi's roost is safe and voluntarily a part of the Aldmeri Dominion. So if you must know, Razumdar keeps an eye on promising people. If Raz had known you would do so well, he would have scrounged you a nicer reward. Apologies. The Mistral Armory is not what it once was.
So what now?
The Malmer are like drunken uncle. Chase them off, and they always come back. Next time, Kenarthi will be waiting for them. Problem is, there are places that will not be so prepared.
What places?
If the Vipers are here in numbers strong enough to assault Kenarthi, all of the southern seas are in danger. The Queen is in Oridon right now, beginning a royal visit. Raz would ask you to head to Volkelgard and report to Watch Captain Astanya.
I'll do it.
Astanya can pass word to Her Majesty. Perhaps you can catch a ride on the Prowler. Raz her Jimila plans to set sail. He suspects she may owe you a favor. Of course. After all you have done for us here, it would be rude of Raz to say no.
What do you do, Raz?
This one is a simple Khajiit, like he said when we first met. He resolves issues as they come up. He acts in the best interest of the Dominion and the Queen.
Do you think they'll see you again?
Oh, Raz would not be surprised. You have already proven yourself a competent sword. Simple Khajiit like this one have a tendency to need competent people like you.
What can I expect in Oridon?
Very tall elves and very pretty shores. Oridon is the most worldly part of the Somerset Isles, and still many of the High Elves consider it a sanctuary away from the rest of the world. This one thinks they are kidding themselves.
And who's the watch captain?
Astanya's the lovely watch captain of the Volkelgard Watch. Raz has shared more than one drink with the captain, and more than one fight. She's getting a bit grouchy now that she's tied to one port, but she should set you aright.
Goodbye. Ronnie?
Today you saved Mistral from destruction. Kenarthi herself must watch over you.
Green Lady?
I ran out of Mauma to kill. If you find any more, let me know.
What will you do now?
I suppose I'll mourn the Sylvanar. I must find oils for his body and tools for the rites. I can almost feel his hand on mine and hear him whisper, all things find their way. But they won't. He's gone forever. And soon, I'm to follow.
What do you mean?
The Sylvanar sustains the Green Lady. Thus has it always been with every pair. I am not long for this world. I believe I'll find the Mauma's home island. Before my beloved pulls me back to the green, I'll drown them in a tide of Mara's tears.
Okay.
You're quite handy at defeating Malma's sorcery. I hope to see you again. Hopefully with Varelian at my side.
Goodbye.
What do you
I hope so too.
You're slow, but you turn the tide of battle. Sayeri admits that counts for something.
Thank you.
Maybe we should invest in some lightning rods. The Prowler is headed to Oridon, and we're happy to ferry you there. When you're ready, hop in the launch. We'll set you up with your own bunk.
Why are you heading for Oridon?
Chests full of gold. Owning a sound ship after a hurricane can be quite lucrative, even when the only cargo is Dominion luminaries seeking passage. Don't worry, I won't charge you. Without your help, the Prowler would be a mass of broken timber.
Is your ship ready to sail?
The Prowler is fully restored and ready for heavy seas. Quartermaster Oblan even managed a few improvements using some Maormer donations. Have no fear, she'll get you safely to Oridon.
Okay. Very cool. Very, very cool.
Ah, you are the one I seek.
I am going to talk to the hooded figure now and start the main quest line.
Greetings. My benefactor wishes to speak to you about a matter that could affect the fate of our world.
What does your benefactor want?
If my benefactor wished to discuss details in the open, why send a messenger? The matter is for your ears only.
Where can I find them?
A passenger cabin in the interim suitor down at the docks. Do not tarry.
Okay, I'll seek them out. See ya.
Can you believe it? Dragons in your own homeland. What are you going to do?
This one does not know, but he hopes his family is safe in Riverhook.
Alright, we're gonna talk to the benefactor. Is that the boat I just came off of? Pretty sure I just came off of the Prowler, not off of whatever this is. But, okay. Interesting.
It's good to see you, friend. You will always have a place aboard the Prowler.
Thank you. Alright, let's go meet the benefactor. It is in the Prowler. Interesting. What the? Okay, so I think we just got stabbed. Tamriel is gone. You were going someplace else. That's all it said. Sorry.
Whoa there. Are you all right? The name's Lyris. I hope you've still got some fight left in you. You're going to need it.
Iron helms. Rawhide bracers of magicka. Sure. Alright. I am just gonna quickly look at my collections. Let's see if I have... okay, costume Crafty Larissa. Okay, Knight of the Flame. It's not bad. Mage's Guild research robes. I think we will go with that. Yeah, we don't really have anything else. I could go with a New Life Festival cap, but more fitting actually during New Life. But alright.
Dead. Must have been the runt of the litter.
Hi.
Keep your weapon ready and stay sharp. This
Okay.
place is full of surprises.
That was odd. Okay.
Keep moving. There are more Daedra on the way.
Alright, keep moving. Lots of Daedra.
Don't stop now. Keep moving. More guards are on the way.
I actually have to stay close to Lyris. That's annoying. Alright. Following Lyris Titanborn. Why do they die in one hit?
Let's get out of here, my friend. Prophet.
Greetings, Vestige. Like you, I'm a prisoner in this place. You must rescue me, and I, in turn, must rescue you.
Hold a moment. Come here.
Alright.
The Prophet. He's a prisoner here, too. It was very dangerous for him to speak to you, even for a moment. You must think you can help me.
Help you do what?
Break him out, of course. Believe me, I can use all the help I can get. That blind old man is the only person alive who can help us get back home. Tamriel's a long way from here.
Where do we go?
These tunnels will eventually take us to the Towers of Eyes. That's where we'll find the Sentinels.
What are the Sentinels?
Magical constructs created by Molag Bal to guide his vision in Cold Harbor. The Sentinels are connected. If we destroy one, the others will be blinded. With any luck, that will buy us the time we need to free the Prophet.
How can we destroy it?
I've no idea. Brute force? We'll find a way. We have to. Be ready for anything. I doubt Molag Bal left the Sentinels unguarded.
I have so many questions.
I'm sure you do. And I'll answer them as best I can.
Who's the Prophet?
He's a strange one, no doubt about it. But he's the wisest man I've ever met. He sees things. The past, the future.
Okay, and what is this place?
You're obviously not in Tamriel anymore. Think of the most miserable, depressing place you've ever been in your life. That's paradise compared to Cold Harbor. And to top it off, well, there's no easy way to say it. You're dead.
Then I'm dead? Then how are we having this conversation?
I don't know. Once we rescue the Prophet, he can tell you about the gods and the ways of oblivion. I don't understand any of it myself.
Okay, if I'm dead, who killed me?
A man named Menemarco. His worm cult is doing some kind of ritual back in Tamriel. They sacrificed you and everyone in this prison to the Daedric prince Molag Bal. After you died, whatever was left showed up here. They call you the Soul Shriven.
What does that mean?
It means you're a slave and you'll spend the rest of eternity here in Cold Harbor, working under the lash of the Daedra. Unless, of course, you come with me.
Are you dead too?
No, I wasn't sacrificed. The Prophet and I were brought here conventionally, if that makes any sense. But we're prisoners here, same as you.
Okay, how can we rescue him?
It won't be easy. The place is watched by magical constructs called Sentinels. We won't stand a chance unless we can blind them. I'll tell you more when we get there. And we'll never get there if we don't get moving.
Okay, let's go.
We should keep moving.
Oh, I have my ult now. That seemed a little underwhelming, if I'm being honest, for an ult, but...
Well played,
okay.
friend. Arcane Beard, you are good in a fight.
Interesting. Okay.
The god of brutality knows of your escape.
god of brutality knows of your escape.
We need to distract him. What was your name again? Target practice?
I level up. Claim rewards. I will take the Inferno Staff. Boom. Skill points. I guess we went with that. But let's go. Alright. And I guess I should put on the Prophet Staff, actually. Okay.
Conspicuous. We just got free of this place. Last thing we need is to get recaptured.
Alright. Brute force was not really required, huh?
He's blinded. We must get to the Prophet's cell.
If I just ult you. Do I not have my ult? Oh, that's 180. That's my bad. Okay, so I'm just gonna ult the next person I see, which is you. If I just ult you. I just have to like spam click it and it's... Wow. For like immobile bosses, it might be fine, I guess.
Fool! You will never.
I don't really know.
Hermamora's wagging tongue. The door's warded. We'll never get in this way.
Alright.
Damn it. Destroying the Sentinel must have triggered these wards. We'll need to find another way in. Maybe Cadwell can help us.
Who's Cadwell?
Cadwell is the oldest of the Soul Shriven. After years of torment, Soul Shriven usually go insane and turn feral. But not Cadwell. He was already insane before he left Tamriel. Mad as a box of frogs, but completely harmless. You'll see.
How can a madman possibly help us?
Cadwell sees things as he wishes them to be. To him, Cold Harbor is a wondrous place. It's his home. And he knows it like the back of his hand. He's usually down by the river. Let's go find him.
Alright.
One fine day in the middle of the night.
Hello, Cadwell.
Hello, what's this? Out for a stroll then? Lovely day for it.
You must be Cadwell.
Sir Cadwell, yes, indeed, a pleasure. And fair Lyris, good to see you, my dear. How are you then?
We're trying to get inside the Prophet's cell, but the door is sealed.
Oh dear, well that is inconvenient, isn't it? Tell you what, I happen to know another way in. Much more of a scenic route. Rather a fun little jaunt actually, full of traps and corpses and nasty beasties filling up the bits in between.
How do we get through all of that?
Rather cautiously, I expect. Watch your step, hold your nose, and do mind the traps. There'll like as not be a fair dose of running and skull bashing as well.
Okay, where's the entrance?
Follow the river. You'll find the door to the Undercroft at the water's end. Once you're inside, stick to the light, and you'll find a ladder that will take you right up to the Prophet straight away. Do give him my best.
Thanks.
Best of luck. Do check in now and again, won't you?
Tell me about yourself.
Well, there's not much to tell, is there? It's the same old pish-tosh, gallant knight, epic quests, rescued maidens. I came to this land when my head was quite unceremoniously separated from my body. Bad luck that, but you make the best of things.
How long have you been here?
Oh, quite a long time. In fact, I wouldn't be a bit surprised if I was the oldest of the soul-shriven. Of those who didn't go feral, that is. I know every tunnel and path, every nook and cranny. The others look up to me, I suppose.
How do you know Lyris?
Ah, Lyris. Girl's as mad as sheer Gorus jammies. Heart's in the right place, I suppose. Says she's got to rescue the Prophet to save us all from eternal torment. How an old blind man could do that is quite beyond me.
Okay, what do you know about the Prophet?
An imperial gentleman. Apparently he was once a powerful mage, but the years haven't been kind. Lyris says he knows of a path back to Tamriel. I rather think that if one existed, I'd have found it by now.
You don't think there's a way to get home?
I hadn't actually given it much thought. Anything's possible, I suppose. Truth is, I've been here so long, this place feels like home. But a good uprising now and again is a pleasant diversion, so where's the harm, eh?
Alright. Follow the river.
Cadwell seems to think this Undercroft is a delightful place. Probably means it's a death trap. Be careful. Come get some more, you skeeving hawkers.
Heaving Horkers.
Who taught that one to fight? The god of self-punishment? That might have been a fair fight, if there were 3 of you.
Alright. Straight into the Prophet's cell, huh?
The Prophet's
That was
gate is
easy.
just ahead. Quickly now, we haven't much time. The good news is we made it here in one piece, and the Prophet looks unharmed. Now the bad news. It's going to be up to you to keep him safe and get him back to Tamriel. There's a trick to opening the cell. The only way for a prisoner to leave is for another living soul to take their place. I need to swap places with the Prophet.
There's no other way? You have to swap places?
Believe me, I wish there was, but I don't see anyone else here with a beating heart, do you?
No.
If Molag Bal isn't stopped, he'll destroy everyone and everything we've ever loved.
I'm ready when you are.
Once it's done, get moving. The Prophet will know where to go, but he'll need your eyes and your protection.
Okay. Let's do it. Sorry. I'm sorry, Lyris.
Freedom! Thank the divines you are safe. There is that at least. Lyris sacrificed everything that we might go free. Her sacrifice must not be in vain.
Can we find a way to take her with us?
I wish that were possible, but I promise you, once we escape Cold Harbor, we will find a way to rescue her together, Vestige.
Vestige?
That is the name I have given you. You are but a trace of your former self, a soulless one, an empty vessel that longs to be filled. It is as the scrolls foretold, but not exactly as I imagined.
Why does Lyris call you the Prophet?
That is what I've come to be called. My true name is lost even to me. Years of torment have taken their toll. Quickly now, we must make haste to the anchor.
Anchor?
The anchors are Daedric machines of the darkest magic. Their chains bind our world and pull it towards Cold Harbor. I can use one of these anchors to return us to Tamriel, but you must lead me to it.
Alright, stay close.
Up the stairs quickly. We must get to the anchor mooring.
Works for me.
There it is. The dark anchor mooring.
More lag? Nice to meet you.
Thinks it can defy me. Futile. Soon your world will be in my chains. Come, I will protect you.
That was ridiculously easy. Oh.
The Dark Anchor's portal is high above us. I will prepare a spell to lift us to it. But first, you must reattune yourself to Nern in order to regain your physical form. To do this, you will need a Sky Shard.
A Sky Shard?
A shard of ethereal magicka that carries the essence of Nern. Some link them to Lorcan, the missing god of creation. If you collect and absorb its power, it should restore your corporeal form. I will summon one of these shards for you to absorb.
I'm ready.
Shard of Aetherius, fall upon us now and anoint us with your blessing. There, quickly, collect the Sky Shard. Great Akatosh, dragon god of time, I require your strength. Let the way be opened. Let these wandering souls return home. Let the will of Molag Bal be denied. Hurry! We must go now!
Okay.
As I feared, we arrived in different locations. I am in a city near the sea, in a land of eternal spring. The air smells of the ocean, and of markets and gardens. It matters not. You have awakened once again, and we must set you on your path.
How long was I out?
Days, weeks, I cannot tell. The voids between worlds disrupted all sense of time and space. I know only that you were deposited into the sea, and some charitable soul fished you out and brought you to dry land.
Okay, what should I do now?
I'm afraid you will have to decide that for yourself. I must focus on searching for a way to repay Lyris's bold sacrifice. I cannot simply abandon her to the wrath of Molag Bal.
When will I see you again?
I cannot foresee that, not yet. But we will meet again. There is still much we need to accomplish.
Complete quest.
Be wary, Vestige. Our very plane of existence is in peril. The threat of Molag Bal looms across all Tamriel. and chaos spreads in its shadow. Danger roams the land and will assume many forms. Do not let it catch you off guard.
Where should I go?
You must find your own path. But perhaps there is a reason for the place in which you find yourself. Explore, search for a cause to lend your hand. Join with others. You might even seek out those who rescued you from the sea. The choice is yours.
Okay, so I think I was supposed to do that before the Canarthes Roost questline, where I washed up on shore with all the Dominion soldiers after the hurricane. That would be the people who rescued me from the sea, was Raz. So I should have done this before doing the Canarthes Roost questline. Because I am in Canarthes Roost right now. So that's really cool that the story fits together like puzzle pieces that way, if I had done it correctly. I will be trying to do all of the quests in the correct order. That one was just a mistake on my part, I suppose, but yeah, I will be trying to do them all in order. But, yeah, I'm gonna leave it there for today. It's been a good 2-hour stream, almost 2.5 hours. Yeah, I'm gonna hop off for now. Thank you all for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, hit that like button. Subscribe if you want to see more Elder Scrolls content in the future. Hit that notification bell to be notified when I go live or when I upload. And yeah, I will see you guys next time. Peace.